You knew what the title of this video was when you clicked it. Best Super Trustmaster rewards. Not second best, not third best, not even alternatives. If you don't have something on this list, sucks, go get it. If you can't, well, don't feel bad. I like half the list too. Before we get into it, let's outline this first. I'm going to take several things into account. Damage, physical, magic, and hybrid, limit burst damage, boost to equipment parameters, defense, spirit, combine that with health for effective defense, and finally Esper boost. Unfortunately, I'll be excluding two very important features, elemental resistances and killer buffs. Why? Because honestly, those are only important when a specific trial calls for it. I'll also be excluding evo damage, as it's bound to get confusing when I mix it with different boosts. I will give some special mentions, though it's going to be scarce, but understand that these are extremely critical when necessary, and keep an open mind throughout this video. Daggers. Rakish Thief Zadaan's Ultima weapon is the best for attack, especially if your unit's dual-wielding. Want magic? Then Benevolent Beauty Rem's Orichalcum Dirk's got you covered, and it also lets your unit dual-wield. Barrow's Fallen Angle is great for magic tanks, but there is better equipment available. Mastermind Zaun's Crimson Butterfly deserves special mention, as it enables dual-wielding and provides a 30% boost to evasion. Swords. War Hero Reagan's... wait, how on earth do you pronounce that?
Atrither.
War Hero Reagan's Atrither is the best, especially if your unit's dual-wielding. If you want limit burst damage, go grab 11 Supreme Sword of Light. What's that? You don't have 11? Well, according to the livestream, the Dragon Quest XI collaboration is coming back sometime in 2030, so just wait 15 more years or so, and you'll be able to get him in 2050. If you're looking for magic, then the Throne Heroine Ash's Sword of Kings is a pretty solid pick. Paladin Ciso's Mythgraven Blade is incredible for magic tanks. Special mention to Seeker of Freedom Bond's Durando, as it gives a 30% boost to provoke and evasion. Greatswords. Advent Children Cloud's Fusion Sword is at the top, and it provides a strong boost to your unit's limit burst damage. If you're not thinking about limit burst, go grab Kingdom Hearts Cloud's Buster Sword. If you want a two-handed weapon, Neo Vision Rain's Obliterating Crimson Saber is great, especially for fire damage. If you want a two-handed limit burst weapon, get Lone Lion Squad's Lionheart Plus. Katanas. Supreme Diva Axtar's Quadra Katana takes the crown for attack. If you want to think about equipment attack, then Awakened Dragon Axtar's Novus Emperor is great for dual-wielding or single-wielding. If you want a two-handed katana, get Hess King Laswell's True Purple Lightning. Staffs. Warrior of Light Lena's Judgment Staff is the best for spirit, though if you want to mix in a bit of HP, Ayaka Serapia's Staff is the next best choice. Rods. If you're looking for magic damage, Mordegon's Staff, yes, it's a rod, ranks supreme, though it's going to be replaced by Neo Vision So. That is, if he ever arrives. Sakura of the Delta Star's Black Rosalia is also rather powerful, and it can boost limit burst damage. You know, for those magic damage dealers who use their limit burst. If you're looking for physical damage from a rod, I'd like you to think about that for a good few seconds. Bows. Draconian Princess Sphina has the best magic bow. Attack-oriented bows exist. Axes. Why? Well, see card in Ignatio's Massive Bouquet? There are literally two hammers. Spears. Go kill Lich! But if you can't, Jade from Dragon Quest XI will be back in 2060. If you're looking for jump damage, get Kamari's Spirit Lance. It must suck to not have a free unit. Instruments. But surprisingly, Chin's 5th Nirvana boasts one of the highest magic stats in the game. Too bad it's an instrument. If you want spirit, Roy's two-headed Dragon's Harp deserves some recognition. Whips. Yego's Fast Lash is the best for physical damage, but there's only one person who wants that. Magic has a bit more variety. Umbro Dragon Dark Venus Dark Empress Birch is great if your unit's dual-wielding. If they're single-wielding, I'd recommend they grab a rod instead. But if you're so insistent, then White Lily Dark Venus True Empress Birch should satisfy your requirements. Throwing weapons. Go kill that! Or you can finally give Yuffie some attention. If you prefer magic, Tiana's Flask of Uncertainty is certainly the best. Guns. Dressy Aileen's Type A Sniper Rifle is the best two-handed physical gun available. The second unit's Tiny B isn't two-handed, though Rico Rodriguez's SW9 Assault Rifle is better for dual-wielding units. If you're in the market for a magic gun for that one magic gun unit, go get her own Super Trustmaster reward. Maces. What? Also, there's literally one. Fists. Cross Agi on arm. Wow, Carton's Wild Fang Heirloom is great when your unit's dual-wielding. If you're not, I don't know why you're not giving them cross-Aegean Arm or Tiger Fangs. Light shields are often overshadowed by heavy shields, but if you really want one, Ramses' Escutcheon is an excellent pick with its stats and elemental resistances. Sylvie's Spring Basket is a bit more skilled, but nevertheless useful. Heavy shields. Sacred Shield Charlotte's Honor of Grand Shout is the best for magic tanks. For physical tanks, I'll take Sieghart's Attractive Shield over Awakened Warrior of Light's Shield of Light, due to its passive HP boost. Hats. Carlet's Red Hellbore is the best for attack, though if you're using a fist user, you may want to get Lucius's Glorious Headpiece. Special mention to Aileen's Scanning Goggles, as it has a good amount of killers attached. Magic? Hein's Hat is the best, and it has elemental resistance. Urasha's Hairpin is incredible for magic tanks, since it also gives a hefty boost to their HP. For physical tanks, go kill the two-headed dragon. But if you really want a Super Trustmaster reward for whatever reason, then Freya's Empress Garland exists for the true mad lads. Special mention to Bruce's Hat, as it gives 15 bonus evasion. Wow, that's so game-breaking! Helms. There's one. It's Gilgamesh's, the red one. It's not worth it. Clothes. Mystical Ice Lasso's Glacial Battle Garb is the best for attack, though if you're using a gun, then you should go with Remake Baird's clothes. If you're using a fist, then grab Madame Adele's Grand Reverie. If you're going for magic, Dancing Heart Penello's Ravenaster Dancer's Clothing provides a grand mix of stats. If your unit's single-wielding, then Remake Aerith's clothes would be the best pick. It's also great for Spirit as well. Renora's Conductor uniform is great for physical tanks, but since Grand Helm Plus exists, it's going to be overshadowed by other equipment. Light armor. Felix's Toy Soldier uniform provides the biggest amount of attack, though Stern's Lion armor is better for limit burst damage dealers. Oberic's Surcoat is great for physical tanks, though you'd really prefer heavy armor if you could. Too bad they're unlimited, huh? Oh yeah, heavy armor. Wilhelm's Imperial armor is best, bar elemental resistances. Physical tank? Magical tank? Who cares? Just throw it on and you'll be set for any general content, especially when paired with Grand Helm Plus. Other than that, Veritas of the Flame's Flame Lord armor is the best in attack, though most units would prefer light armor or clothes. Black Mage Gobez's armor is the best in magic, but good luck finding a viable magic damage dealer that wants to wear heavy armor. Robes. Wizardish Shantado's Minister's Coat is easily the best in magic. If you want Spirit, then grab Eunice's Clothes or Elephant's Dress. Accessories. There are a lot of categories here, but if I complain about that, we won't get anywhere. AI Katie's upgrade package is great for a lot of things. In fact, get 2 of them. Oh, what? You don't have AI Katie? Well, what a coincidence, neither do I. Alright, let's be real. Lively Steward Shinju's Steward pumps are an excellent boost to your unit's attack stat, regardless of what they're holding. If you use a dual-wielding unit, it's probably better to give them Zenaida's Warlord Lig Guards. Even if they aren't dual-wielding, it still provides an incredible amount of attack. Monk Sabin of Coats, Coin of Fate, Sabin is excellent if your unit's holding a fist. For magic, So's Heliolite takes top spot in pure magnitude. If your unit's dual-wielding, then don't pass over Malphase's Ravenheart. It's great for a lot of other offensive units as well, especially hybrid damage dealers, so it would definitely go around. If your hybrid damage dealer doesn't want to dual-wield, Lilizette's Moonshade Earring will provide some decent stat buffs. In terms of defense, well, there are better things out there. Regular Aerith's Choker provides the greatest amount of spirit, though a magical tank might prefer Emperor Shera's Ring thanks to its bonus HP boost. Special mention to Garland's Cloak and Awaken Rain's Knight's Meadow, as they both give plus 30% elemental resistance to everything. Materias. Quite a few ways to organize these, but let's take it one at a time. For attack, Itachi's Restoration of the Hisame absolutely takes the cake, especially as it lacks any prerequisites. It's even better for dual-wielding units. If you like to use true double hand, Remake Cloud's Master of Fate is absolutely skilled for just that. Roberta's Dragoon's Wisdom boosts your unit's jump damage if you care, though Graceful Champion Fang's Memories of Ragnarok might be better if they're holding a spear. If you want limit burst damage, the regular Squaw's Alliance Heart stands among the highest. For magic, Mistina's Gifted Sorceress's Knowledge takes top spot, and has an incredible amount of elemental resistance for select elements. Too bad you don't have Mistina. Selphie's Love for Turbia is great if you want to boost your equipment magic, though its final bonus magic boost is only viable for, well, Selphie. Starlight Elena's Azure Radiance can be extremely helpful if you're just holding a single weapon, though it won't give any flat stats. Sarah's Enchanting Archer is great for single-wielding units, even if they're not using a bow. Archmage Kefka's Corrupted Mage matches her stats, but lacks the bow boost. I haven't talked about hybrid damage, so I guess I'll do it now. Elena's Warrior of the Crystal is great for single-wielding units, and Blue Gilgamesh's Wings that Transcend Time is better for dual-wielding units. Of course, Starlight Elena's Azure Radiance is an excellent choice, though it's only suitable for single-wielding units. Yoshikiri's Spirit of the Shinobi is the best way to quickly boost your unit's spirit, though it doesn't do anything else. For physical tanks, well, there are so many good choices, and with limits on parameter boosts, it's probably best to mix and match HP and defense to your heart's content. Well, I guess Warrior of Don Galif's Warrior from Another World, Gladiolus' Shield of the Chosen King, and Zargabaf's Judge's Oath are excellent choices. Magic tanks follow a similar predicament. Well, you can't go wrong with Sweet Lucas' Valentine recipe, Bosk's Unquestionable Loyalty, or Zargabaf's Judge's Oath, again. Special mention to Marie's Original Arrival, since it gives plus 30 to all elemental resistance as well. Kaido's Sea Dragon also deserves some spotlight, as it also grants a 30% boost to evasion. Much better than Bruce's hat. Want some useless useful materias? These will boost the bonus stats from an Esper, which aren't as important as limit burst damage boosts or killers, but would certainly make your unit look stronger. Take a look at Star Player Tidus' Dream of the Fayth, or Randy's Secret of Mana. Unalesca's Originator of the Final Summoning also gives a good amount of magic, though not enough to be mentioned earlier. And those were all the best Super Trustmaster rewards in the game. Now, as you might already know, that was a lot to swallow. Unfortunately, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius has a ridiculous amount of units, and it's rare that they'll all be built the exact same way. As such, look at the one road that you want to prioritize, and start giving them one piece of equipment at a time. And if you don't have every unit featured in this video, then at least take solace in the fact that there are definitely alternatives. Super Trustmaster rewards aren't the most necessary feature in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and one can tackle heavy content without the need of Super Trustmaster rewards. There's no need to rush out and grab them either, unless you feel that your gameplay is suffering because you're lacking some kind of equipment. Admittedly, Super Trustmaster rewards are a great thing to have, whether it's for gameplay, Neo Visions, or just to make your Riser the coolest unit ever.